Hello, friends. Welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So, I've got my camera set up a little bit different today, and I hope that this works out okay. But I want to be able to show you what I'm doing. And my desk is a little full because I got a lot going on. I'll show you over on this side over here. If you can see, I've got all of these things going. So these are going to be super cute. Now, we didn't get a chance to have our Christmas party yet for our team. We're going to be doing it on Zoom. And these are actually going to be the tags to go on their gifts. So I'm going to go in and put a little eye hook on the top. And then it has everybody's name on the back. And then I also did this style right here. And yeah, so I do have to go in, and I still have to tonight, I have to like fix some edges and put in an eye hook in them. But yeah, I think they turned out really, really cute. And this is going to be the gift tag to go on the gifts. So my table obviously is a little bit full. So we're working in a smaller space. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting together my vision board for 2021. However, I feel like for this year coming up, I really want to do things a lot different. So instead of doing a board, I'm actually going to be doing my vision board in my notebook. So this is my notebook. This is my Happy Planner notebook. Now this one's just a notebook. This one isn't my actual calendar, but I'm going to put it in my notebook. And this is going to be my 2021 notebook. So I did pull out a piece of paper so that I, can make sure that I've got, my size correct for them. And I have, this is my thermal laminator, and I got this is the box for it. I got it from Sam's, and I want to say that it was like maybe, it was not expensive. It was like $14.99, and it came with some laminating sheets, like all these different little sizes. And I also bought some, but I'm going to use the ones that it came with for today. Now, I've never used this laminator before, so hopefully it works out well for us. So I'm just going to take out some sheets here. Now, I also picked this up. So this is a Happy Planner hole punch, and it gives you the hole punch, in that specific shape, like the Happy Planner. This guy was $44, but I got it on sale at Michael's for 70% off. So I only paid like $12 for it. Super excited. So I went through, we used to cut all of our stuff out of magazines, but these days, who really buys magazines so much? I mean, I don't. And so I took mine off of Google Images. Now, I ended up putting them into my Cricut so that I could clean things up, and did it as a print, then printed it that way. But you certainly don't have to do that. Now, a couple of them I printed off, separately. But then some of them I just put together and printed them because that's how I wanted it. And for me, when I do my vision board, it's not all about items. For me, my vision board is it's about goals, yes, but it's also about the goals of who I want to be as a person, who I want to be as a mom, as a human, as a nurse leader. So, and then there's a little bit of my materialistic goals in there because, we all have them, right? So like for me, I always like to put different leadership quotes that are important to me, that sort of resonate with my personal values. So I have those. And then I have some places that I want to travel to. I don't know. I'd love to know if any of you guys have ever been here to the Giraffe Hotel. Oh my gosh, I want to go so badly. Can you imagine waking up with a giraffe snoot in your window? Oh, that would be like the epitome of amazing. And then this one is the Igloo Hotel. My husband and I really want to go there. I want to go on an Alaskan cruise, and I've never been to Paris. These are just some places I'd like to go. There are many other places I'd like to go, but those are just some of them. And then materialistic goals, and then YouTube. That's important. Who would have ever thought that YouTube would never expected it? And then most importantly to me, I'm going to show you, this is the most important and it's number one. So first, my daughter had this painting done for me for Christmas. It made me want to cry. It was the most amazing, best gift I've ever gotten in my life. I love it so much. Oh my God. So I took a picture of it, and it's a cartoon picture of myself, my daughter, and my Matthew. And so you guys know, we are going to be having another one. We're going to have that one. She's due at the end of May. So I'm so excited. I feel like so blessed beyond anything imaginable. So I took a picture of it on my phone, and then I put it in my print then cut and put it through. And this is going to be my first page, because this is most important to me. And then I've got, you know, these are just, again, things that are important to me. You know, my faith and loving my husband is very important to me. And then, of course, you know, being a mom. And then there's another one as a Grammy. I had to put 2 Grammy ones in there since I'm going to have another one. And then, all right, so I have my thermal pouches. And I'm going to open them up if I can. And as usual, I have lost my glasses. I have no idea where they are, so that's not very helpful. All right. So I'm going to put this in. I want to give a little bit of room there on the side. And I've got my paper so that I know that it's not going to be too big. And then I think I want these to go in here like this. So what I'm not sure with this, is it better to cut it beforehand? So we're going to cut it beforehand, and we're going to see. And these don't need to be perfect. I, to be honest, kind of prefer them to not be perfect, because I feel like it's not supposed to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this paper. Please know, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not. We will find out together here. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job cutting it though. Let's see. Let me just get my this little guy here out so that it's all nice and even. There we go. And there we go. And that's good. All right, so now this goes in here. Maybe this way. Maybe this way. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it this way. That way's a little better, I feel like. No. Maybe it's supposed to... Oh, this way. Duh. So this is why you read directions. I'm really bad about not reading directions. There we go. That's it. Oh, look how perfect that is. Maybe my vision board should be better about me reading directions. Oh, look, I love it. It's so perfect. I'm going to let it cool. And it actually, everything is so nice and crisp. Like the colors are very clear with it. So that's cool. And I think I like the idea of putting, you know, two sides, not just one. So I hope you guys all had a fantastic Christmas. I'm so blessed. I had a great Christmas because, you know, I had my family, a little munchkin, and I just love having them. It makes life perfect. So this one's actually a little too high, just barely, but it's a little bit too high. So I'm just gonna take it off and cut it right, just gonna cut it right here. There we go. And, you know, I mean, like, you can write stuff on these. You can... The nice thing about your vision board is that, I mean, it's yours. You do it how you want it. And the vision board is one of those things that I feel like it's just not supposed to be completely, like, perfect. I don't know. If it's too perfect, I feel like it's... you know, not like the normal vision board. Because, you know, we usually cut them, you know, we usually cut them out of magazines and stuff. And this time I went to Google Images because, again, I don't really have any magazines. But I still don't want it to look like completely perfect. But I feel like, you know, kind of doing it this way and having it in my folder, you know, makes it so that I'm always looking at it. Now, my daughter is the kind, like, she's a perfectionist. So, like, she would want everything to be lined up exactly. She would be measuring the paper to the size and making sure that everything was absolutely perfect. And if that's your personality, that's awesome. You go for it. And, you know, just not necessarily mine. When it comes to stuff like this, I like it to look, you know, more like a creative mess, you know? Oh, that guy got a little bent. All right, so be careful not to put it in bent because it will come out bent. I didn't want it to be that much of a creative mess. I'm gonna have to cut that off. However, just so you know, yes, you can cut it after. Didn't open up at all. All right, so now let me move this guy up, turn this guy off. All right, so now this has got little lines to line up, and this one you do want to be lined up in the lines correctly. So I feel like this is nice too because like you could make your own covers and stuff if you wanted to. So this is a little wide, but I'm okay with that because again, I feel like your vision board's not supposed to be, you know, like if this was just done on paper with a magazine, I would like fold this little end over, you know. So I kind of like it like this. But look how nicely that just, yep, just fits right in the tab. That's pretty perfect. I love it. So this thing, I'm so glad that I picked this up. And I think that I will probably use it and maybe make like some happy planner sheets. You know, again, you could, you know, with the laminator and stuff, you could do your own cover as well. I hope that this isn't in the way. Yep, and that, look at how perfect that fits. So, yep. Oh, look at that picture. That's amazing. I love it. I'm going to have to do this picture also for my, you know, for my regular one that I use for work because I love it. And I want these to be in order of, you know, their importance. So this right here is, you know, my daughter, my family, my Matthew. And this is you know, me as a person. And that's a YouTube. That's my materialistic stuff and my traveling. And yeah, so there you go. That is my vision board for 2021. And I hope you like it. I hope that, you know, maybe it's an idea that's helpful, and, you know, just putting it someplace where you can see it. All right. Hey, listen, friends, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful rest of the night, and I will see you later. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe board, the subscribe button on my vision board. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subby friend, and I will see you later, friends. Bye.